4, 5, 6. I count 9 power. Pendelhaven makes 10. Doesn't look like that's enough.
Okay.
This is the desperation alpha strike where you hope your opponent makes a mistake.
And he can also block one and kill it. Again, he can do the same trick.
Right.
Still have Sage's Dowsing left to protect against something else. So he can eat the Civic Wayfinder here.
Now Jan's looking at this going, I win, right? Let me take my time. Let me do the math. I think this is the point where my opponent is desperation alpha striking me. Hope I make a mistake. Let me make sure I, in fact, don't.
As soon as this match is over, we'll go.
Yeah, we'll go find out Game 5 between Yang Han Chu and Charles Gindy.
I feel like this match is, the reason I say that is I feel like this match is going to be over very soon.
I would not be betting on Shuhei Nakamura right now.
I mean,
so what is the optimal play here?
I guess if he's really, he can say take it.
He can say take it.
But there's no reason to not block a Civic Wayfinder here.
I agree. I think you block. You'll still have a SIG activation left.
And you still have Dowsing in your hand.
Well, after you activate, you have one or the other.
Dowsing costs 2. He still has the Banneret.
Okay. Civic Wayfinder.
Yep, and that's what he lines up. Block Civic Wayfinder.
1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not enough. Unless Shuhei is playing Giant Growth.
Right. Yeah, Giant Growth would be really good here.
I take 7. Go to
7.
4.
Oh, he didn't use the Pendelhaven. So he only takes 7, he takes 4.
Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
Jan Roos through to the finals. Merfolk, where Shuhei Nakamura's Bane. His green-black elf deck took out everybody else, every other deck that anybody threw against him on the entire weekend. But that 0-2 against Merfolk means Shuhei Nakamura comes up short. Top 8, number 5, semifinal exit.
This is the only deck Shuhei Nakamura has lost to in this tournament.
But Jan Roos will be playing for the finals. So we're going to move our cameras over to the other game. We're not going to let them start until we get there. And we get to watch Game 5 between Yang Han Chu and Charles Gindy. All right, there's Gindy on the right, Yang Han Chu on the left. Yang Han Chu did have to mulligan to 5. That's how Gindy won Game 1, was versus a double mulligan. It's not a great matchup for Charles Gindy, playing his elf deck against Revelark, but your opponent mulligans to 5, and there comes Llanowar Elf. Turn 2 Llanowar Elf.
Yeah.
2 land done for Yang Han Chu, so Charles Gindy is starting to smell blood in the water.
And you can hear a little murmur going through the American audience sitting out here watching the match.
Only one American. Oh, Colossus on turn 3. Yang Han Chu draws. Suspends a Gargadon. No third land. That Gargadon is not going to be relevant.
Wow.
Another Mutavault. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Garrick Wild.
Garrick Wild Speaker.
Untap 2 lands. Attack for 6.
Yeah, he can untap and get a Mutavault in on the attack. Can also potentially make an Elephant.
Add a counter. Untap 2.
Adds a counter to untap 2. Here comes Mutavault and Colossus. Crunch. 6 damage. And a Boreal Druid.
And overrun you to death next turn.
Yang Han Chu sitting on 2 lands. Double mulligan against the elf deck. Is Revelark going to get knocked out? Is Charles Gindy going to be the hometown hero in the finals? There's Treetop Village. There's Mutavault. There's Overrun. And there's the hand! Charles Gindy through to the finals. His opponent had to double mulligan twice, but he'll take it. That's why they play him out. Revelark, Schmevelark. It'll be Elves against Merfolk in the finals.
Exciting.
Woo!
Again, I'm sorry for your
Wow.
Charles Gindy apologizing to his opponent. I'm sorry you had to mulligan twice. He doesn't actually mean it. I think
He's
it's
a nice guy. He might mean it a little
He
bit.
might mean it a little bit, but you're double mulligans in the semifinals of the Pro Tour. You're pumping the fist.
I don't know.
That's his game plan. His game plan was my opponent will have bad draws.
I don't know what draw Chu has there that actually beats that draw for
That's
Gindy.
true. That's a great draw. Charles Gindy got the draw that he needed. A ton of pressure.
Turn 5 overrun you for, I think it was 87 by my quick
Which is
math.
304. So our finals is going to be Charles Gindy, the one American in the final, in the top 8, is now through to the finals, defending the home turf. He'll be taking his elf deck into battle against the Merfolk of Jan Roos. Jan just took out one elf deck in the hands of Shuhei Nakamura in the semifinals. Now he gets to take on Gindy in the finals. Those finals are about 10 minutes away. Brian and I are going to take a real quick break. We will be back in 10 minutes. We'll find out who's going to win Pro Tour Hollywood, who's going to go to the top of the Player of the Year standings, who's going to get on the gravy train for the next year, who's going to win $40,000.
And jump to the top of the Player of the Year standing.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll find out.